What's up, guys? Back again with another video. It's your boy, Multiple Voice Guy. Now, today, I figured, you know what, since Halloween Ends is gonna come out this year on October 14th, I thought it would be cool to basically rank all of the films from the worst to the best. Now, these are just my opinions, so please don't hate on me if you have others. We're gonna disagree, but that's the fun part about it. Now guys, I'm gonna split this video into two parts because I tried to do it all in one video, but it was too long and so it just wouldn't upload. So this is gonna be part one. Now we're gonna go over the films I hate in the Halloween franchise. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. Okay, coming up in last place is Halloween Resurrection. This honestly shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. This film is just so bad. Oh wait, I forgot something. This film is just very, very bad. I just hate it. I'll even try and say good things about all the films, even the ones I rank low. But this film is just horrible. First up, the fact that they kill Laurie Strode off in the first 10 seconds of the film, which Jamie Lee Curtis, from her perspective, I could see. But it's just like, what the f. And also, the final girl is pretty forgettable. And why the f is Buster Rhymes in this movie? Like, seriously. And he actually bosses Michael Myers around, and he uses karate moves that he learned from a Jackie Chan movie, and basically uses that against Michael Myers, and it actually works. Yeah, at this point, I just stopped taking the movie seriously. They kind of take the victory from Halloween H2O and just toss it out the window. Now, I will give this movie credit. The way they get Michael Myers out of this one, where he switched clothes with a paramedic, then made his escape. But the rest of this film is just bad. And Buster Rhymes basically delivers the most cringiest lines in the film. Trick or treat, mother. Like, just no. This film is so bad. Let's move on. Alright, and coming up in number 11 is going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Now, this film is so bad. Basically, I don't even know where to begin. First up, the fact is the design for Michael Myers. Like, through the course of the film, Michael Myers looks less Michael Myers and more like a homeless guy. And it's really bad. And he's now getting ghost hallucinations of his... How is he just getting ghost hallucinations of his mom and younger self commanding him to kill? I wonder who that reminds me of. And Dr. Loomis went to being this selfish hole and only cares about selling books instead of actually trying to capture Michael Myers. And Laurie Strode went from being a bad survival girl to a really annoying roommate to every time you hear her voice, you just want to stab yourself in the ears with a screwdriver. And good thing about this film? Well, there's some pretty good kills in this, but other than that, this film is a piece of shit, and I hate it. And let's move on. Alright, coming up at number 10, just following that by a landslide, is Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween. Now, John Carpenter only viewed Michael Myers as an embodiment of evil, but in this film, Rob Zombie tried to humanize him, which just did not work. Like, half of the film is just Michael Myers as a kid, and the other half is just redone parts of the original. It's just boring as shit. Laurie Strode replacement, not interesting. Malcolm McDowell as Dr. Loomis is pretty good. And Malcolm McDowell as Dr. Loomis is really good, but not even he could save this film. The design for Michael's good, the kills are good, but other than that, this film is a piece of shit, and I hate it. And if you watch the director's cut, there's a scene in here I think was really uncomfortable and completely unnecessary. And if you've seen the movie, you know. If you know, you know. So let's just move on from that. Yeah. Alright, and coming up in number 9 is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Now, yes, this is the movie that has nothing to do with Michael Myers. And I do appreciate John Carpenter's idea for this. Basically, he was originally going to have every single movie basically take place on Halloween, but with a different story. And that's what he tried with this, but it just didn't work. Instead, it tells the tale of an Irish toy company that makes evil Halloween masks that kills kids. Which, honestly, what the f***? And the delivery, the idea was interesting, but it was just stupid. I just did not like it at all. And the only time you ever see Michael Myers is on a TV commercial. Yeah, I think this scene describes how I feel about this film. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! But, yeah, there's a few kills in this, but other than that, this film just was not my cup of tea at all. And I was so happy when they finally brought back Michael Myers. Oh, yeah, and speaking of Michael Myers, coming up in number 8, is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This film is pretty bad. The design for Michael Myers is solid. They kill Jamie Lloyd off, the girl from 4 and 5, in the first 10 seconds of the film. And apparently Michael Myers has to kill people because of Drew Curse, which is not that at all. There's no real reason for why he does the things he does. He's just evil. But in this film, he's just played as a pawn in a cult. And if you actually research that thorn tattoo, according to my friend, it has something to do with God. So they got that wrong. Seriously, they just threw that in 5 and decided to explain it in 6. How much more lazy could you get? And Paul Rudd as Tommy Doyle is not entertaining at all. Well, I'm not saying Paul Rudd's bad, I just wish they could have picked a better choice. And sadly, this was the last film that Donald Pleasence was in, because after this film was released, Donald Pleasence sadly passed away, which may he rest in peace. But yeah, this film is a piece of Yeah, I just do not like this film at all. Some of the kills are good though, but other than that, I just could not get into it. All right, coming up in number 7, and this is going to end part 1. And that is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Oh, God, I have a lot to say about this film. First up, the design for Michael Myers is if you thought the mask in 4 was bad, wait till you see the mask in this film. Tina is annoying as I was really happy when she died. Dr. Loomis is in everybody's personal grill. And the original story was that after Jamie Lloyd touched Michael Myers, the evil transferred to her, and she was originally going to be killer. But then they thought, yeah, let's just make another Michael flick, and it just back to the same formula. Yeah, and apparently now they're psychologically connected, and also through the half the film, Jamie is a mute. But then once it gets to the other half, she talks. I just could not get aboard with it. Some of the kills are pretty good, but other than that, this film is a piece of and I just do not like it at all. And there we go. That's going to end it up on part 1. I'm sorry that I only went over the ones I hate, but since I tried to do it all in one video, it was way too long and I couldn't upload it. So this is why I'm splitting it into 2 parts. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video and be sure to comment down below which film you think is the worst. And please help me reach 50 subscribers, and that's pretty much it. And I'll see you later, guys.